Hello student, welcome all in this video. So today's topic for discussion is sexual cycle of Plasmodium vivax, which takes place in the body of the mosquito. So this will be our second video about the life cycle of Plasmodium malaria parasite. So in this video, we will focus particularly on sexual cycle of Plasmodium vivax. So in case of sexual cycle of this organism, of this parasite, they can follow two phases. The first phase or first stage is called as gametogony. This is the stage which is also called as gametogenesis. Gametogony, in this stage, production and fusion of gametes takes place. The process of formation of gametes is called as gametogenesis, which can be takes place in the first phase of this sexual cycle. And the second stage, which is called as sporogony, the sporozoites, which is the infective stage of these parasites, can be completed, or the formation of sporozoites can be then followed by the gametogony. So there are two stages, two phases. First phase is called as gametogony, in which the gametes are formed and the fusion is also takes place. And the second stage, which is called as sporogony, in this stage the sporozoites are formed. So let us see the sexual cycle of this organism, of this parasite. So we know that these gametocytes enter into the body of the mosquito whenever any female Anopheles mosquito sucks the blood of the infected person. And if that infected person, in the blood of that infected person having the gametocytes, that gametocytes are enter into the body of the mosquito. And after the entry of this gametocytes means gamete forming cells. After entry of these gametocytes into the body of the mosquito, the further development of this stage, that is the further development of the gametes takes place into the body of the mosquito. We know that they are having two types of gametocytes. First type of gametocytes, which is called as megagametocytes, and second type of gametocytes, which are called as microgametocytes. The larger gametocytes are called as megagametocytes, and second one, smaller gametocytes are called as microgametocytes. That is, from megagametocytes, megagametes are formed, and from microgametocytes, microgametes are formed. So these are the two types of gametocytes are found in case of Plasmodium. When such gametocytes enter into the body of the mosquito, let us see first about the megagametocytes. So suppose the megagametocytes enter into the body of this mosquito, which is having rounded in structure. So megagametocytes further develop into megagametes. Megagametocytes further develop into megagametes. From megagametocytes, megagametes are formed, and this development takes place into the body of the mosquito. Also, these microgametocytes again enter at the same time. Microgametocytes are also enter into the body of that mosquito. From that microgametocytes, microgametes are formed. These microgametes are also called as male gametes. In the first stage, these microgametocytes, which are having the rounded in structure, afterward the X-flagellation process takes place. X-flagellation process is the process. This process takes place into the body of the midgut of this mosquito. That is, this rounded microgametocytes forming finger-like structures, and in that finger-like processes, in that flagella-like processes, a nucleus is lodged in that particular finger-like process, and that process is called as X-flagellation. In each microgametocytes, nucleus divides about 6 to 8 times. That is, 6 to 8 haploid daughter nuclei are formed. 6 to 8 haploid daughter nuclei are formed from a single nucleus, and these nuclei then assemble in that flagellated like structures, and they can also take some part of the cytoplasm and forming outgrowth like process, that is called as X-flagellation process. X-flagellation is formed in that particular stage. These flagella like structures are long, thin structures, and in each flagella like structure a daughter nucleus is enters and forming a particular structure that is called as microgametes, or also called as male gametes, or we can commonly call as sperms. So from rounded microgametocytes, elongated, long, thin flagella-like projections are formed, and that process is called X-flagellation. And at the end of this process, many male or microgametes are formed, which is having about 20 to 25 micron in length. So in the first step of the gametogony, the male and female gametocytes are formed. Male and female gametes are formed. Then afterward, after the formation of these gametes, then the fertilization takes place. After the formation of mega and microgametes, then fertilization takes place. That is, combination or union of the male and female gametes, or combination of mega and microgametes takes place in the stomach of this mosquito. So before that, the megagamete gives out a small triangular structure, a small cytoplasmic projection, that is called as cone of reception. So such a type of cone of reception is formed in the by this megagametes, and to that cone of reception, the microgametes are then attached. To that small cone-like reception, triangular structure, then microgametes are attached, and the process of fertilization takes place. So at the time of fertilization, the movable male gamete or microgamete combine with the female gamete or megagamete, and fertilization is completed, and afterward the zygote formation takes place. So in the next stage we can found the zygote is formed. So zygote, which is also called as ookinete, the zygote remains rounded and motionless for some time. The zygotes are rounded in structure and motionless for some time, but soon it becomes elongated and motile, and afterward this moves by the gliding movement and settle to the wall of the stomach wall, then that particular zygotes then attached to the stomach wall, and afterward the zygotes then embedded into the stomach wall, and up to this time the process or the first stage of the sexual cycle, which is called as gametogony, is completed. In the second stage, what happens? This zygote again, which is settled to the stomach wall, which is having the rounded structure, around that zygote a hard covering is formed, that is called as cyst wall. That is, oocyst is then formed. Around the zygote a covering is formed, which is called as cyst. The cyst wall is formed around the zygote, and this process is called as encystment. Then this encysted zygote is called as oocyst. Encysted zygote is called as oocyst. So around the zygote a cyst is formed. That process is called as encystment, and the stage is called as oocyst. So these oocyst grows in size, and such a type of oocyst now we can see on the outside of midgut or stomach as transparent rounded structures. These may be 50 or more in number. So in this oocyst, these oocysts then enter a phase of asexual multiplication known as sporogony. Then the second stage is started in the oocyst. The spore formation process is now started. So in each oocyst, number of sporozoites are formed. That is, the single nucleated oocyst develop into many nucleated small nuclei are formed, and around each and every nuclei some part of cytoplasm is attached and forming sporozoites. So later on, slender finger-like sporozoites are formed into each of that particular cyst. In this way, about 10,000 minute sickle-shaped sporozoites are formed in each oocyst. In a single oocyst, about 10,000 sporozoites are formed, and each sporozoite now having elongated structure, and both the ends of the sporozoites are tapering having the tapering ends and having a broad middle part, having a single nucleus. When mature, oocyst rupture and these number of sporozoids then liberated. These sporozoids are then enter into the body cavity of mosquito. Being motile, they can move different organs in the body of mosquito, but finally many of them penetrate and settle into the salivary gland of the mosquito, and they are waiting for enter into the body in the human being. So in mosquito, this whole sexual cycle is completed within 10 to 20 days. So to complete this sexual cycle in the body of mosquito, they can take about 10 to 20 days depending upon the temperature. And these mosquitoes which is having the sporozoids in their body, in their salivary gland, the sporozoids, many sporozoids in their salivary gland, that mosquitoes now become infective. And according to one estimation, a salivary gland of a single infected mosquito may contain as many as 2 lakh sporozoids. So such type of many sporozoids are formed in a single sexual cycle, and whenever these mosquitoes bites a healthy person, thousands of sporozoids are then injected into his body, into his blood, along with the saliva, and they can now start the asexual life cycle into the body of the human being. So this is about the sexual life cycle of Plasmodium vivax, which is a malaria parasite, which takes place in the mosquito.